The year is 1066, and the English throne has just become vacant after the death of Edward the Confessor. Now, three men believe that they have the best claim to the throne: William, the Duke of Normandy, Harold Godwinson, the Earl of Wessex, and Hardrada, the King of Norway. But only two of them will make it to the end of the year. After the death of Edward the Confessor, the English nobles gathered at a council meeting to choose a new king. Most of them wanted to choose David, the Confessor's nephew, but he had recently gone blind, so they chose Harold Godwinson instead. Now, William wasn't too happy about this turn of events, since he was Edward's chosen successor, or so he thought. But even if William had the strongest claim to the throne, the English nobles had chosen Harold. So William needed to raise an army and invade England if he wanted to become king. William wasted no time. He began mustering troops in Normandy and then set sail for England. In September, his fleet landed in southern England, and he marched north with his army, eager to take the English throne by force. The English, led by Harold Godwinson, were prepared to meet him in battle. They set up camp near Hastings, where William's forces were approaching. Now, despite their confidence, the English were actually outmatched. William's army consisted of some 7,000 men. In fact, it was decisive in winning the battle, or more accurately, it would be soon, because when the two armies met, the English were ready. They formed a shield wall, a tight formation designed to withstand cavalry charges. The Normans charged, the English held firm. The cavalry came back again and again, but the English shield wall didn't budge. The Normans weren't giving up, though. They needed to break the English shield wall. If they could get past it, the English army would be in trouble. Then William had an idea. He ordered his men to feign a retreat. The English, thinking that they had one, pursued them. And when they did, the Normans turned around and charged. Now the English shield wall was broken. The cavalry was now through. He cut down the English left flank and pushed them back. Then more cavalry came over the hill. Harold's brother, Tostig, led a force of 300 horsemen against them, smashed into the English center, breaking their formation. Cavalry poured through the gap and chased the English all the way to the coast. Harold's housecarls fought to the death, but the rest of the English fled. Some say that Harold stayed too long at the field of battle because he was looting. It doesn't seem likely. It seems that he was killed in the battle, perhaps by an arrow to the eye, as the story goes. William had won the battle, but his army was exhausted. There were also reports of Viking landings in the north, so he had to hurry if he wanted to secure his conquest. He quickly marched to London, where he forced the citizens to swear fealty to him. Then he set about the business of ruling England. The Battle of Hastings had profound consequences for the English people. For one thing, England would never be the same after 1066. William brought with him a new language, new culture, and a new way of doing things. Under the Old English system, the king had very little power. Most of the power was held by the nobles. But William changed all of that. He took the title of William the Conqueror for a reason. He took land from the nobles and gave it to his followers, confiscated church lands, and reorganized the English government. He also began the process of naturalizing the English people, though it would take centuries before they accepted him as one of theirs.